Hey guys, Junlocks here, back with our blind playthrough of the Cat Lady. So last time we explored the that one apartment got caught by a dude who may have been a ghost, who may, yeah, I don't know, it was weird. It was a weird thing. His wife and, we have a screwdriver for some reason. Fucking gnats. Gnats are still around. They're not going away. I don't know why. Not like I leave food out. I think it has to do with the water, but I don't know where they're coming from. I mean, there's less than there used to be, which is nice, but you know, it comes and goes. There we go. Yeah, there's just no music at the moment. Yeah, so we explored Joe's apartment. I thought it was interesting, the whole misery thing that his wife was saying, because I mean, if you're not familiar with Stephen King's Misery, there was a book and a movie. The movie's actually pretty good. I think they remade the movie, but the original with Kathy Bates is it's good. I think I only watched it like a few years ago. It holds up. And it's basically like a dude, an author. It's always Stephen King is like a self insert, but he's an author, and he's like driving through like over a mountain in the middle of winter, and his car goes off the road, and he finds he's rescued by a nurse, and like his leg was broken, so he's basically in bed healing. And then he realizes that she's like a super fan, like a stalker, and he's her prisoner now. Like, even after he's healed, she tortures him and stuff. But it's, yeah. So the implication potentially is that the husband, or I could be like a fake out, right? The implication is the husband tortured the wife, but it could be that either she died or she never existed or something, and now she's torturing him. She's holding him prisoner. Which, now that I say it, actually sounds more apt, even though she's the, like, you know, he talks about it's like, that's not my wife, that's a monster, or something, you know? So let's check the map. He is off the list. We can rule out Susan and Mitzi, allegedly, although I think Mitzi is still going to be one of the parasites. The noise. We have the screwdriver for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, let's, maybe that's what we need to go to the ground floor. Because we never did go in here. Enter. It's potentially lethal, though. Alright, so we have stairs. We can't go anymore to the right. Pipes. Water supply for the whole building can be switched off here. There's no need to do that now, though. Extension cord. Take. Strange. Examine or use. Looks old, but it seems okay, and it's really long, too. I'm sure I'll find some use for it. Alright, fair enough. Coal chute. It hasn't been used for many years. All flats have central heating these days. Open. It can't be opened by hand. I'll need a crank. Ah. That's why you steal the crank from the bike. Tin of paint. Examine. It's red, the color of blood. We have a bodice right there. Quiet Haven Hotel. Quiet Haven Hotel. That was, who said that? Was that the guy? The Joe or whatever? Open. Lid is stuck. Dried up paint is holding it firmly like glue. I'll need some tool to prise it open. Can I take it? I'll take the tin once I've managed to open it. It's of no use to me right now. Fair enough. Let's try the screwdriver. I can easily prise it open with this screwdriver. Done. I can pick up the tin now. Why? Examine. It's red, the color of blood. Open. It's open. I can pick up the tin now. Take. But honestly, what I noticed first, before the sign, is the dress. Which could be her wedding dress for all we know. But there was also something, there was like a dress skeleton or somewhere where you potentially like make a dress or hang a dress in, I think it was Joe's apartment. Examine. Not a great color for your bedroom walls, but would be perfect for writing threatening messages on the walls instead. It worked for Joe Davis anyway, unless of course those 3 6s on his bathroom door were written in real blood. You never know. Sign. Quiet Haven Hotel. Never heard of it. What is the sign doing down here anyway? Sewing dummy.
I think I've got an idea. I know how I could pay Brian back for all that he's done to me and the cats.
Brian. The guy from Flat 6, right?
Yes, Brian. That nasty piece of shit. He deserves to be punished, you know. And this wedding dress will be perfect for this.
How?
You ever heard the legend of the cat widow?
The cat widow? No, I can't say I have.
Well, you're not from around here. But I'm sure Brian knows it. He grew up in this city, just like me.
So, what's it about?
Okay.
It's an old story about a ghost cat who takes a human form to haunt her killer.
Wow, that's pretty crazy, Mrs. A. Do you really think we can pull it off?
Yes. Yes, of course. We just need to prepare. A good costume will do the job. This dress, we can alter it. We'll need some red paint, too.
Are you sure about that?
I promise this will work. And it will give us a chance to check his computer. If he's got one.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things.
Tin of red paint.
Red paint. We've got it already.
Mutilated black dress.
The dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all. I'll need some scissors for that.
And a mask.
We need some kind of mask. I don't want him to recognize me, obviously.
Okay. So we need scissors. Take dress, I guess. Sewing dummy. Examine.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things.
Right.
Red paint. We've got it already.
Mutilated black dress.
The dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all. I'll need some scissors for that.
So we need to dye the dress black and then
We
scissors.
need some kind of mask. I don't want him to recognize me, obviously.
Okay. Oh, wall. Examine. Oh, coal. I bet you have to get in the coal chute and then use the dress in there. Strange. This wall looks fresh. That is strange. Okay, so what? We break it open? Okay, well, let's steal his crank. Go up. And so Brian is probably the last one. Flowers, mailbox. Can we leave? No. This guy's hiding here in this house. No reason to go outside. Fourth floor, presumably. I guess we could switch off the power. what do I want to do with this? Examine. Listen. Do I want to knock? Did I try knocking already? I thought I did. Apparently we're not going there without good reason. I'm sure we'll find it sooner or later. Right. Okay. Well, cable. Or electric meter. Or open. I think Jesse's home. I can't just barge in. Listen. Okay, well. We'll switch it off, I guess. Okay, now what? Well. Oh, probably. Oh, what's up, dude? Hey, can I talk?
It's just a tripped fuse, don't worry. I'll just flip this switch, and we're back on.
Jesse, can we talk to you for a second?
Sure, but not right now. I'm right in the middle of something.
Okay, so I guess you have to pull the cables. This is gonna kill me. If I could pull them out, I'd cut off the electric for both flats. Unfortunately, they are too firmly attached to the meter. Okay, so what I need a spanner? Use? I can't use it here. Alright, Red paint, white dress. 3rd floor? Alright, okay. Bicycle, crank. Examine. Yep, remove. It can't be done by hand. I'll need the right tool to remove it. Alright, we probably have that. Use. My nose is super itchy, too.
That'll teach you not to mess with the cat lady.
Well, I mean, we're taking it because I'd love to see Brian pedal to work with just one crank. Oh, it's his... Oh, crank like a... Yeah, like the pedals. But apart from that, I might actually find some use for it, right. Do we want to... Oh, we can't kick the bicycle anymore? Is that how it goes? Well, that's fine. I don't want to, you know... Okay, back down here. We'll open up the coal chute and see what the deal is with that. We need a mask also. Okay. Use. Is there something in there? Coal, I guess. Examine. It's filled with coal, dirty stuff. Examine. Hang back? No. Examine. I never had a proper wedding dress myself. Me and Eric got married in the register office soon after we found out I was pregnant. Okay. We'll use it here. Black is my color. I like it so much better now. Black dress. Examine. I think I actually like it better in black. Still, it needs to look old and torn up for it to work as the cat widow's dress. Okay, but how? I need scissors. Oh, I guess I could talk to her. Talk to.
So, what next?
Maybe we can find some clues in the mail? There's a mailbox in the hall.
I appreciate the hint, because I checked it once already. I wouldn't have thought to check it again. I was like, oh, we can't do anything with the mailbox. Examine. Open. All of the compartments are locked. Okay, but I don't have... Oh, well.
Do you think you can unlock this mailbox?
I think I can most certainly unlock this mailbox.
then do it quickly. Someone can come in any minute.
Her mouth isn't moving, though.
A little room for the master locksmith.
Really?
Could you step away towards the stairs and turn around? Please?
Master criminal, if anything.
Why do they need her to... Couldn't you just hold up her hands and do like this and be like, oh, it's open? You know?
Done. Here's all the mail. Hide it in your pockets and let's get out of here. It was mostly junk mail and leaflets. I threw those away.
Okay. Letter to Pauline, letter to Joe. Ah. Examines. Addressed to Joe Davis. He lives opposite me in flat 3. It's from Dr. Frank Zellman. It appears he's Joe's shrink. Apparently Joe failed to attend his weekly sessions recently. Well, looks like Joe's just as messed up as I am. Or worse. Who knows? I should be the last to make judgments, really. Okay, well. This is the reason we get to do Pauline's stuff. It's addressed to Pauline Summers. She's that young mother who lives in flat 8. Do we want to read it? Not here. She'll be back any minute and we'll be caught red-handed. Alright. 4th floor, I guess. This is when you go say, hey, this is yours. It was in my mailbox. I mean, I guess.
Well. Looks like Pauline is looking for a babysitter. This letter says she's supposed to interview an agency nanny later today.
Great. I could be a nanny.
It's certainly worth a try, but I should warn you. I don't want to have anything to do with that baby. You're gonna have to handle this on your own.
Sure, I understand. Leave it to me, Mrs. A.
Alright. Knock.
Coming!
Right. Step back. I'll handle this.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, hello?
Hi. I've heard you're looking for a babysitter. Is that correct?
Well, yes, that's correct.
Look no further. My name is Mitzi Hunt. I'm currently a student, but I'm great with children. And I could really use a job. These school tuitions get pretty expensive these days.
Okay, maybe. But why is Mrs. Ashworth here? Hello, Mrs. Ashworth.
That's a... yeah.
Hi, Pauline. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I haven't seen you for ages. Are you here to apply for a job as well?
No, of course not.
Oh, Susan's my auntie. She told me about the job. Oh, I'm Mrs. Ashworth Lodger. Mrs. A works for the agency. She's here to assess me. We'll say Susan's my auntie. She told me about the job. Let's do that one.
Oh, Susan's my auntie. She told me about the job. I was a bit shy to come and ask like this, so she offered to come along. She is my favorite auntie. Thank you so much again, Auntie Susan.
No problem, sweetie.
So, anyway, I'm starting this course on child psychology next semester, and I thought it would be useful to get some hands-on experience with little children. How old is your daughter?
She's nearly 6 months.
That's perfect. Aren't they just the cutest, most adorable little muffins when they're 6 months old?
Yes, well, you sure sound enthusiastic. Would you like to come in? Both of you?
It's okay. I'll wait.
Please come in too, Auntie Susan. I could really do with your support. You know how shy I get sometimes.
Yes. Well, you'll... Okay, I'll come. You owe me.
We need to work together on this. I'll do the talking, I promise.
fine. Just don't overdo it.
So am I supposed to look?
Too late for that, Mrs. A.
Am I supposed to look around for a computer?
What a nice flat. I love the wallpaper. Very retro.
Thanks. I decorated it myself just before Alyssa was born. Please follow me. We can talk in the living room.
I'll need you to drag her away.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something.
Why don't you think of something? I told you I don't do babies. I feel so uncomfortable here. I gladly blend with this cheesy wallpaper that you like so much and disappear.
I know. So do I. Do you think I know anything about babies? No. But I'm trying to fake it, and so far she's buying it. Look, I need you to stay cool and come up with something that'll make her leave the room. Got it?
But that's where the problem is. I can't think of anything.
Just play it by ear, yeah?
Yeah, that's not super great. I don't have really anything in my inventory that could do it, so it's probably going to be through pictures. Okay. Mostly photos of a baby. There are a couple of Pauline and her ex, his face missing on each one of them. Yeah. If she just wants to cut this guy out of her life so badly, why won't she just take these pictures down? Yeah, it's a little bit psycho, isn't it?
I should let you know from the start that looking after a toddler is not an easy task. They're just beginning to crawl, they're very curious, and sometimes they can cry for no apparent reason. And my Alyssa, well, she is a very noisy child. Did you have any previous experience with children?
Not really, but I'm a fast learner, we'll say. The best, I know it sounds weird, but not that I lie a lot, but you don't want to lie. You want to tell as much truth as you can. That way the lies that you do tell, you keep them straight. It helps being honest, too. There's, sincerity is good.
Not really, but I'm a fast learner.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not great. I don't really have time to teach you. I'm already so busy. You seem like a nice girl, though. And I suppose Mrs. Ashworth here will give you some basic training. I'd like to get back to work soon, you see. Just part-time for now. That's why I need someone to stay with her. I'm not going to find it easy to be apart from Alyssa. But my career has always been important to me as well. They won't wait for me forever. If I don't do this now, they'll just replace me.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where do you work, or there's just isn't enough support for working parents? We'll see. Where do you work?
Where do you work?
I'm a hotel manager.
Oh, that's
It's a very
right.
competitive industry, but I've always loved it. I miss it a lot.
There just isn't enough support for working parents.
Tell me about it. If I don't get back to work in 2 weeks' time, they will cut my maternity pay in half. So I haven't really got a choice. It's either this or Alyssa and me will face the life in poverty.
Yeah, I mean, 6 months is a long time for them to be basically paying your salary. It's nice. It's nice, but I mean, man, it's kind of a weird thing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get 6 months free salary when I adopt a cat, you know what I mean? Like, I understand it's a human. I guess you would have to choose. Ideally, you would choose a human child over a cat, over a different animal. But I mean, if you had to choose, right? But I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, as a single person, it feels like we always get screwed. It's like, oh, I need someone to stay late, and you're single, so you get to stay. Oh, but those other parents, they can't do it because they have to take care of their kids. It's like, well, how is that fair? That's discrimination, isn't it? I don't know. Let's try and have a great connection with kids.
I have a great connection with kids. I'm sure I can manage with Alyssa.
Okay, I don't doubt that. How about, would you like to hold Alyssa for a minute? We should probably see if she likes you first.
Yes, definitely. But I ought to wash my hands first.
Your hands?
My hands. I must have touched a million things on my way here.
It's actually pretty
As much as
smart.
I want to hold her, I just don't think it's safe, you know?
Really? What have you been touching?
Oh, just ordinary things, this and that.
You look pretty clean. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, if you must know,
I stroked a filthy looking dog, volunteered at the hospital earlier today, hugged a homeless man, might have forgotten to wash hands after using the toilet. I've just had a bad cold, still sneezing a lot. Stroked a filthy looking dog. Man, I don't know if any of these are really... What do I choose? What do I choose? This is probably the worst one, but it's also the most relatable, so I don't know. Let's say just had a bad cold, I guess. This seems to be the best one.
I just had a bad cold. Still sneezing a lot.
Oh. If that's the case, then I would very much prefer that you wash your hands.
There you go.
I'll show you to the bathroom. Would you mind answering the door for me?
Sure, no problem.
It's probably just my friend Kate. Just let her in, please. Is that okay? The bathroom's this way. Follow me.
Your turn, Mrs. A.
Seriously.
Do something. Anything.
Fine. Make sure you scrub those dirty hands really well. I need a bit of time.
Alright, well, let's go. Oh, well, window. Examine. Gets dark early over this side of the building. TV. Examine. That's a big TV. It is. We don't want to go that way. I guess we're going to the door, right? Pictures we've already looked at. Bookcase. Examine. Nothing useful here. Just books, and a few toys. Kitchen. Pictures. Examine. Most of these photos show Pauline and her kid. There's also some guy on a few of them, but his face seems to be cut out in every single picture he appears on. Odd. Oh, that's Kate?
Hello?
Hello? Are you Kate?
I've been sent by the agency. My name is Rita Tickle.
Oh.
May I come in, please?
Agency? What agency?
The Happy Nanny Babysitters Agency, of course. We bring fun and professionalism into childminding at a discount price. May I come in, please?
Wait, just hang on a second.
I believe we have an appointment. It was confirmed by post. Didn't you get a letter?
Hang on, I said.
I'm sorry, the position has already been taken, or wrong address beat it 4 eyes. We'll say... I mean, we're gonna screw Pauline over, either way.
I'm sorry. The position has already been taken.
Oh, great. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Thanks for your time. See ya.
Wait. There must have been some kind of mix-up.
No, there wasn't a mix-up. You're just too late. Bye.
I'd better call the office and find out what happened.
My first thought was, is that a dude in a dress? It's kitchen, look inside. Kitchen looks sparkling clean. Strange, right? Okay, we got rid of them. Oh, there's the baby. Laptop, examine. It's Pauline's laptop. Use. I don't know enough about computers. I should leave it to Mitzi. Bathroom door. Photos. Scissors. Ah. Seems she spends a lot of time cutting her child's father out of the photographs. Ah, the dark secrets we all keep from the world. Stupid woman, leaving baby right next to a pair of sharp scissors. Baby's not gonna probably do anything. Photos. Lots of photos of Pauline and her ex. Face has been cut out of every single one. I can hear the water running. I must hurry. They could be out any second now. What am I doing?
So, was it my friend at the door?
No, just some door-to-door salesman.
Well, I hope you told him to go to hell. I honestly don't know what these people are thinking.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sure it's Kate this time. I'll let her in if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Wait!
I think I forgot to turn the tap off in the bathroom. My hands still aren't clean enough. I should wash them again. I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden. Feeling really sick. I think I've got something in my eye.
I think I've got something in my eye.
Right.
I can't touch my eye. I'll need some help to get it out.
You'll be fine. Just go back to the bathroom and use one of my cotton buds. Don't be such a baby, Mitzi.
Feeling really sick all of a sudden. Okay, we didn't get the right one this time. I assumed she'd be like, oh, okay, well, I'll show you, let her in again or whatever, you know?
I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden.
Oh. Do you think you're actually going to throw up?
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
Quickly go back to the bathroom. I don't mean to be rude, but this is a very expensive carpet.
Will you come with me? Please? What if I faint? I'm scared. Everything's just spinning around.
I thought Mitzi was the one
Can
that...
Mrs. Ashworth go with you for a change?
It's okay. I'll answer the door and let your friend in, yeah?
Well... Fine. I'll put Alyssa in her bed for a minute and I'll come with you.
It's very odd. I guess I don't know enough about the agency thing, right?
It's you? Again?
Hello. Is this flat number 8? My name is Rita Tickle.
Does she
The
not...
Happy Nanny Agency.
Does she not
May I
remember?
come in, please?
Look, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I can't help you.
You are looking for a nanny, yeah?
No, not anymore.
I have 10 years experience and training in child discipline techniques and behavioural psychology. Also, I am known for good personal hygiene, strong work ethics, and I only take one break every 5 hours. Just to use the restroom.
Wow, that sounds really great, but I don't need your services.
You don't need a nanny.
No. I've decided to give my baby up for adoption.
Oh my god.
You're an evil person. You'll go to hell for doing that to your baby.
I guess that's...
Yeah, I'm evil. But you're thick.
I wonder if she could have just been like, hey, that's not a great time. Could you come back in an hour? Well, I mean, we have the scissors. Do I want to use... Examine, probably take more than this pair of scissors, cut that man out of her life. I can't cut anything here. Oh, I guess I need to put this on the... Oh, probably put it back on the rack. Alright, what am I doing here? Photos. Bathroom door. Examine. Hear the water running. I must hurry. They could be out any second now. Is that probably... Big TV. Extension cord? Nope. Okay. Window. Okay. Pictures, we've looked at them already. Books, 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 and a few toys. Kitchen, look inside, sparkling clean. Pictures, examine. Door, open. Wait, so am I... Oh, do I return the scissors, or... Is this what I'm supposed to do? Pull. Okay, firmly attached to the meter. I don't think I want to use the scissors on him. Save 021. This is pure suicide. I don't do that shit anymore. There must be a safer way. Switch off. Oh, damn it. Cut.
These scissors seem sharp enough. Let's create some diversion. I hope this is what Mitzi had in mind.
Okay. There's Jack.
Oh, not that again.
What happened to the lights? I'm terrified of the dark. I
Oh
can't
my
move.
god.
Oh god, can't breathe.
Calm down, it's alright.
You're not getting the
Probably
job.
just that stupid meter. It must have run out of money again. It's not even that dark.
Please, you got to do something about it. I think I'm going to faint.
Fine, just stay in my bedroom. There'll still be plenty of sunlight there at this time of the day. I'll go outside and put some money on the meter. It'll only take a minute.
Alright, Mitzi. Use the laptop.
Right. Let's do it.
Was that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the meter. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
So it's not her either. What a waste of time. It's time to leave. This interview is over.
Why did it make me walk all the way out here?
I don't get it. The cable's been cut. But why would anyone do that?
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a terrible headache.
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
No, of course not. I'm just scared of darkness. And I still feel sick, you know. Perhaps we can continue some other time.
I've had it. I'm getting a new fuse box.
Was that you, Jesse?
Yeah. How are you doing, Pauline?
Well, we need the power back. Can you do something?
Yeah, I can easily fix that. There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff and I'll be back before you know it.
Bear in mind it's not just the fuse box, it's the cable this time.
I'll get a new cable too, don't worry.
Wow.
But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jesse. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was great seeing you, but we're going to leave now.
Hello.
Who's that?
My name is Rita Tickle.
Yes.
Rita, who? What the hell is going on here? Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
I've never seen her before in all my life. Now she'll think we are absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house anyway.
Thanks.
What? You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
No, of course not. It's just that Pauline seems all right. I'm not too proud of causing her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed soon. Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list. I've searched through her internet history, and needless to say, there's nothing exciting there.
Right. And Jessie, and hopefully everything's fine with the nanny and all that stuff. Right, Jack, baby? Right, Jack, Bubba? And now we get to go see Jesse's apartment, that's pretty awesome. I mean, he's like, yeah, I'll just go get a cable and I'll fix the electric box. It's no problem. Like, that's awesome. That is really cool. It's cool that you could do that stuff. Fourth floor. What's up, Jack? You gonna get in my lap? You're walking back and forth, rubbing against my legs like a furry little animal. Oh, I thought I'd be able to listen. Examine. Some young guy. Makes a lot of noise. Ah, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Knock. I don't know. No point knocking. I know he's not there. You're in the way, Jack, though. Open. The door is locked. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get you, Jack. I'm gonna get you. All right, you. How about you? What are you doing, crazy? Let's find a lock first. I thought I... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Jack, baby.
Now that he's gone, we can get inside.
That is right, crazy one.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Okay, but no peeking.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
That's right, baby Jack.
Yeah.
You're
Now close them.
so cute.
There, job done.
Jesus, are these...
Masks?
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
Oh, good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
Does Mitzi know about that? I guess she must have. She told her about it, right? Arr, my cat butt. My kitty butt. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Halloween mask. Take clown, devil, or hockey mask. Bubba Jack. Why are you crazy? You can't see him. What do you... If there's a cat widow who... Probably the devil... What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'd get terribly sweaty wearing it. There's such a thing as too much rubber. I hate clowns so much I'd rather not touch this mask at all. Hockey mask. Why? Alright. I mean, it doesn't go with the costume, I don't think, but maybe it will. And... mask. Oh, I guess... Okay, that... Yeah, alright. Simple white mask with 2 holes for eyes. Fair enough. None of these look illegal. I guess he just likes plants. This one's pretty big. Ooh, you just whacked your head against the desk. I don't know if you guys heard that. This speaker is massive and is connected to Jesse's computer. Whenever he plays some music, the walls must be shaking. And Jesse's PC. What else do we have? Socket, window. What are you doing, Jack, baby? Oh, let me guess. We gotta use the electrical cord to go to a different floor. I can hear some late evening traffic through the open window. Socket examined. Jesse's PC's plugged in here. If only we had access to a working electrical outlet. Use. Okay. You're a crazy one, my kid.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
I think it is. Right, the one on the first floor? Or... Why are you so crazy? Second floor, I guess. You can't see him, he's like right here, all in the way. Wait, this is Joe's, I thought. I can't see. Oh, it might. I wonder if it's okay. So there's the old man. There's either Joe Davis or the first floor flat. I don't know how long the extension cord is. Let's try the first floor because I remember that one had an open window, and I think it had a socket as well. Open. You're a crazy one, you know this, Jack, baby? You are crazy. See, there it is. Cable, plug in. Boop. Good job. Good job, Jack. I'm gonna hug you now. You are now hugged. Jack, baby. All the way back up. Yeah, honestly, these sound like mostly good people. You know, Jesse seems cool as hell. Although he's probably only helping. I mean, you know, I don't know if he helps everyone out like that.
Right. I should be able to use that computer now.
What are you doing,
Could
crazy?
you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
It's not him either. God damn it.
Leaves Brian. So, should we get the electrical thing back? Oh, we're just gonna leave it like this? Like the evidence of the crime. Well, we'll see. We'll go down there, we'll see if we can unplug it. If we can, we'll try and get it back. If not, we won't worry about it. Right, Jack, baby? You're so crazy. Jack is a little... I mean, he is crazy, right? He's here, like, rubbing his face against my hand, and... It's funny, because I'll wake up... Examine... Now that we plug Jesse's PC in here, we should be able to use it. I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and my hand will be out there, and I'll just feel... like his face just rubbing against my hand, or... he's rubbing against it so hard that my fingers are going like into his mouth and rubbing up against his teeth and stuff, and I'm like, dude. It's like, you're adorable. But it's a little weird. Well, it's Brian then. That is it. Right, so we go to the ground floor, we have the scissors and the red paint and the mask. I think we have everything we need. Although it is almost time to stop recording this episode. Right, Jack? Examine.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we
I
need
was
3 things.
Really hoping she would have put the thing up. Red, yeah.
Red paint. We've got it already. The dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all. I'll need some scissors for that. This mask I took from Jessie's flat will do the job nicely.
Hang back. Boom. Cut.
We need to make some adjustments.
That's right, Jack, baby. That's right.
Now this is a dress worthy of the Cat Widow.
Okay.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha.
It's kind of funny.
Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Great! Are you going to tell me about the Cat Widow now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi.
All right, I'm ready.
The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river.
It's pretty terrible.
That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them.
That's why I pet you,
She
Jack.
stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers, but there was someone she had to see first, someone special, someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
Presumably this is Brian's flat.
He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him.
Is she talking about Brian or the person in the legend?
There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
Let's see. On a nearby wall, there was a giant shadow of a cat, shadow of a cloaked figure, dead body of a disemboweled cat hung on the radiator. No. Shadow of a cloaked figure seems good.
He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes.
Someone wrote cat killer on his door. There was a cat's skull stuck on the seat of his bike. Let's say no to this one, because cats are awesome. Even though Jack just left me. Someone wrote asshole on his door. Cat killer.
Someone wrote cat killer on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move.
Ah, now we know what he does.
But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed. Remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too.
Well, of course you're
He
gonna...
hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom.
Giant blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed, or a cat widow is here was written all over the wall. I like how you get to choose, but I'm really wondering what happens if you choose the wrong one. I don't want to do that though, because we're basically out of time and we're gonna go over an hour, which I don't like, but we're gonna do, so there you go.
Cat widow is here was written all over the wall.
This is a hard one. As in a dream, I would say probably the correct one is call the police.
Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
Hopefully that was the one that escaped. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't really let you choose the wrong one. Or maybe it does, I don't know.
As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him?
Little shadow.
His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Aimed a shotgun at his chest and fired, or she came closer like a ghost and swiftly removed the veil. Well, no. I guess it's like this one. I guess it's the second one.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted.
Really?
Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That
Might be
was
too
something I
late.
had to do for myself. And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Was it
Let's cross him off the list.
Was it midget porn though? Right, of course. There is no Eye of Adam, or... Right.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it. And we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep.
I need to save also.
Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
Oh, there's
What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
It's a great question.
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear.
Is that the old
Eye
man?
of Adam.
Flat 5. That's the old guy. Can't be. It can't be him.
Why not?
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
How did the door shut on its own? It doesn't matter. Why are we seeing the scene in the basement? Because it's showing us either the dress or the hotel sign again. Yeah, I mean, it looked like there was something back there. Oh!
It's just you and me, my love.
That's Joe's wife?
No one will find us here.
Wait, okay, so there was a room
Stop
back there.
worrying, Ivy. It will be all right. I will always love you. You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
Huh. What's up, Jack? Well, that was not creepy at all. Chapter 7, achievement unlocked. Chapter 6, complete. We gotta stop, Jack, baby. We gotta stop. Don't feed the troll. Oh, interesting. Alright, do I get to save, or... Not yet. You coming up here? We're back in the field with the Queen of Maggots, maybe. Oh. And... Yes. The doll from The Crow? Tell them to let me save Jack. That's right. Is it midnight? Yes, it is now. Cats have eaten. Cats are eating. We got Kitty right in the lap. No, let me save. You can see the shadow right here. Okay, we get to save at least. Save. This could be the end. Save 022. I know there's... Game saved. I know there's 7 chapters. I mean, maybe. At least the non-hidden achievements that Steam shows you. The only ones that it showed me were chapters 1 through 7. It could be that there's an 8th chapter, or an epilogue chapter or something, but presumably this is the last one where we find out the Eye of Adam, and man, there's I would assume there's another chapter after this, honestly, because we gotta something has to be resolved with the Queen of Maggots. But who knows? Regardless, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do respond to all of them. It just takes me a few days usually. And I don't know if BitChute works. So if you leave a comment on BitChute and I don't respond, I don't know. Hell, sometimes I think I miss comments on YouTube occasionally. Even YouTube like deletes stuff and all that every once in a while. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's the fact that well, we'll see. I ordered another battery for my PSP because I pulled it out, charged it, took like 7 hours. Turned it on, it was, you know, I didn't run it immediately. I let it sit for like a day or two, and I turned it on, it was at like almost 50%. I'm like, yeah, because I ended up getting one of those like, I mean, all the batteries you could find are basically these cheap knockoffs, right? Because my original battery was like all swollen and looked like it was going to explode, so I had to get rid of it. So that battery was like, I don't think it ever worked. I vaguely remember, you know, when I replaced it, dealing with that same issue and then just not using it. This time though, I may have found a actually decent battery. It cost me like 30-40 bucks instead of the 10 or 15 normally. If that one doesn't work either, I mean, it's got a year warranty, so it should. But if it doesn't, who knows? Maybe I'll just plug it in to play it. Right, Jack? You're crazy. You're a crazy cat. But that's it. That's my unique puzzle moment. Bought a new PSP battery. It's not here yet. We'll see. But hopefully your guys is just good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.